Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for being here with me. Did you know that the color blue never existed? While you are processing this crazy fact, let us quickly introduce myself and then we will dive right into this mind-blowing topic. My name is Veronica. I am a fashion history lecturer and the founder of this channel. Today we are talking about the most popular color in the world, a color that became so dominant that it actually pushed red down a whole level. Yes, we are talking about blue. But first I have a question for you. Can you name any animals that are naturally blue, or maybe a blue fruit or a blue vegetable? The truth is, blue is almost non-existent in the living world. Most blue creatures, like blue butterflies or birds, do not actually have a blue pigment. It is an illusion created by light reflecting off microscopic structures. There are no truly blue foods in the wild either, which is why humans took so long to actually get to know this color. So, what do I mean when I say blue never existed? If we look at ancient texts, people back then did not perceive blue at all, or rather, they just did not have a word for it. They described the ocean, the sky, and even the rainbow using other colors, adding descriptive shades instead. While they had names for almost every other shade, ancient languages completely lacked a word for blue. For example, in Homer's famous epic poem, The Odyssey, the sea is never called blue. It is described as wine dark. Researchers believe that the word for blue appeared much later than red, black, or white because early humans classified colors by contrast, not by specific shades. The big turning point actually happened around 2500 BC in ancient Egypt. They were the first to create a synthetic blue pigment known as Egyptian blue by mixing sand, lime, and copper under intense heat. For the Egyptians, blue was the color of gods, immortality, and the heavenly skies. The famous writer Goethe later wrote that the blue sky pulls us toward it, which is why we love staring at the ocean or the sky. The Egyptians believed deep blue was the color of truth, but they just could not describe it. Truth, gods, and the heavenly blue distance have always been deeply connected from Egypt to ancient Greece, where Zeus was described sitting on a heavenly throne. In other cultures, blue was also deeply spiritual. In ancient Israel, people were told to attach blue fringes to their garments so that looking at them would remind them of God's commandments. In ancient China, blue was a symbol of immortality, and emperors sat on heavenly blue thrones. In India, it represented the highest wisdom, and in Japan, it symbolized the sea that provides food everywhere. Blue had a positive meaning. Well, except in ancient Rome. At first, the Romans viewed blue as the color of barbarians, the color of their enemies. But a few centuries later, everything changed. By the 12th century, blue began to dominate European art. Thanks to precious pigments like ultramarine and indigo, it became the color of kings. By the beginning of the 14th century, blue completely overtook red in popularity, becoming the absolute favorite color of Europeans. And it remains the favorite to this day. Think about it, in 1850, Genoese blue denim was used to make sails, which eventually gave birth to the iconic blue jeans we all wear today. In the 20th century, dark blue became the color of uniforms, becoming just as formal as black. Today, navy blue is the color of the global business elite. That is why in the corporate world, it is highly recommended to wear blue for a job interview. It instantly signals to others that you can be trusted, that you are emotionally stable, calm, and balanced. In color psychology, Blue is incredibly powerful. It stands for stability, safety, honesty, and focus. It actually lowers your heart rate and blood pressure, which is why it is used in hospitals and therapy rooms. And unlike red or yellow, it actually reduces your appetite. Think about marketing. Tech giants like Facebook, Intel, and IBM, or financial companies like PayPal and Visa, they all use blue. It makes the customer feel, here, no one is forcing me into anything. Here, it is safe. Different shades also send different messages. Light blue brings a feeling of purity and friendliness. Cobalt blue represents luxury and intellect. Navy blue stands for authority and conservatism, while turquoise brings emotional harmony. So, the next time you put on your favorite pair of blue jeans or any blue outfit, I am sure you will remember these historical facts. Sometimes it is so important to understand the full context behind the things we see every day. Thank you so much for being with me, and I will see you in the next episodes.